The equity conversation. In the context of building a company, equity refers to ownership of the company. Founders often wonder what is the best way to do this. Similarly to many other concepts in entrepreneurship, figuring out the equity split between co-founders is far from an exact science. Some have attempted to simplify this process by creating tools that calculate an equity split based on answers from the founders. As always, they will also be available as links on the dedicated module channel in our Slack. If you haven't validated your idea properly, it might be too early for the equity conversation. If you aren't even sure there is a problem worth solving, what is the point of dividing a pie that doesn't yet exist? However, if you are confident that your team is ready to start selling and registering a company, it's time to have the equity conversation. When thinking about equity, there are a series of factors to consider. How much time is each co-founder putting in? Who is paying for things like the domain registration, hosting, Facebook ads, etc.? Who is building the product? If there's a co-founder with better access to the startup's customer base than the others, it may also influence the final decision. What's important is that in the end, everyone feels like they have a fair share. If your team can't agree on this split, what does that say about all the other business decisions that you will have to make in the future? Another interesting concept for this conversation is vested shares. Essentially, vested shares mean that founders do not immediately get access to all their allocated shares. Instead, the shares are unlocked over time as the founder spends more time working on the company. It is also useful to think about what happens to the shares if someone is a bad leaver. This means that if someone leaves the company early, they won't get all the equity that was originally agreed upon. We will cover some more aspects of dealing with bad co-founders in the next chapter. Founder agreement templates can be found online. You should be able to access one with the Seed Legal's free trial. You can look them up online or follow the link on the Building a Team Slack channel.